Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is CJ, like you already know, and tonight with me we have a new guest in the studio. So, can we please meet you?
My name is Idris Bolaji Bello. I'm from Lagos, Nigeria, Ekpa to be precise. I've been living in Germany since 2012, and thank you for having me on the show.
You're welcome. Bolaji is already living in Germany, so we want to explain to those of you who are coming here without a certificate from home, or those who are already here but without a certificate also, how to forge ahead with their studies. So Mr. Bolaji is here to help us on that tonight. So before we go into details, can you just quickly tell us what was your educational background in Nigeria? How far did you go with studies before you came to Germany?
Actually, I started my university degree in Nigeria already, my 100 level, and it was during my 100 level that I moved on to Germany to meet my wife.
What was your intention for moving down here?
Actually, I wanted to study in Canada. That was my initial plan because I felt it would be much better for me to study in English. But due to the agent's problem, which we all know in Nigeria, the visa problem, I paid an agent and I got duped and I couldn't move down to Canada. So, which is one of the main goals of this program, for you guys to be able to apply for your visas yourself instead of paying an agent.
You started 100 level in Nigeria, like you said. So, and now you are here. What are you doing here now, actually? Are you studying? Are you working? What is it that you're actually doing here?
I'm studying already now in Germany. I'm studying business administration, focus on finance, and I'm also working on the weekends.
Okay, so you have your 100 level, like you mentioned, and you also have your SSCE from Nigeria. So is it possible that one can forge ahead with this two, should I say, certificates?
Yeah, it's very possible, which I also did. But first you have to do your Fachabitur, which is a kind of equivalent to the standard of Germany, and it's like converting your secondary school leaving certificate to the preparation of German studies here.
Okay. First of all, I want to know, how can one apply for a Fachabitur here in Germany?
For you to be able to apply for a Fachabitur, you need a vocational training, which is for 2 years, and after the vocational training, then you can apply for a Fachabitur.
Oh, I never knew this. Okay, so well, I guess we all know now. After acquiring the Fachabitur, what do you need to do, or how can one apply? Or what are the necessary procedures, in applying to a university?
Actually, with your Fachabitur, it is much more easier to apply into universities here in Germany because definitely you already have German grades.
Okay.
And with your German grades, you can just apply directly into the universities. But there are about, I think, 5,600 and something universities, and that's a lot. And they all have different kind of grades. So it all depends on your grades with your Fachabitur. So it's like saying in Nigeria, for example, your WAEC grades or your JAM grades. So with these grades, then you can apply directly into the university. And furthermore, there are also different universities with different grades. So you have to choose which schools you can apply with your grades.
Mr. Bolaji, can you please tell us how expensive is it to live in this city as a student, first of all?
As a student here in Berlin, I think it's much more affordable than in other cities because the cost of living is a little bit, I would say, much cheaper for students if you don't party too much and keep your expenses low.
Oh, okay. Okay. Do you study and work at the same time? If you do, then how often can one work and study, you know?
Actually, the study programs here in Germany, it's so good that you can actually also work. For example, there's 168 hours in a week, and from this 168 hours, let's just say, for example, you're working for just 20 hours, for example. And as a student, you earn a minimum of €9 the hour, and with €9 for 20 hours, that's probably, for the whole month, you'll be getting close to 700 or 720 euros. And that's a lot for a student here to live here in Germany with.
Okay. There are many people watching this video right now, for sure, like, you know, so some already have plans for coming to study here. What would be your advice for such people regarding financing their studies here?
Yeah, all you need in Germany is just the motive and the willingness to learn, to struggle, to achieve something, because nothing will be gifted here in Germany. But if you're ready to work hard for what you want, there are lots of government stipendiums, and it's available for almost every student. So your cost of education is almost
what can you tell us about a life of a student here in general? You know?
Yeah, the life of a student, I would say it's not that quite easy as it sounds, because you have to work hard mostly during the weeks. I study a lot, and on the weekends I work, and also spend some time with friends. But mostly during the week I have less time, because I have to wake up very early and get early to lectures, and also try to do all my assignments and study.
So would you say it is easy, it's enjoyable? How would you classify it?
I would say once you have this willingness to achieve something, then it's fun. I'm having fun doing it, and I also have the privilege to meet different people from other countries, studying together, aiming for a particular goal in the future to achieve something. It's fun, I would say.
Mr. Balaji, what are these aids you get from the government? What is it called, and who can actually apply for this aid? And can you tell us how much a student can actually get from this organizations or from this government parastatals, you know, monthly or while studying?
Actually, almost every student living here already can get this stipendium, which is called BAföG, and the process to apply is quite, I won't say easy, but all you have to do is just print out the formula, which is available on the internet, then fill it out, then submit it. But the process takes, I think, 4 weeks or so. But it all varies on how much your parents also earn if they are living here in Germany. If not, then you probably be getting close to I would say 600 euros, which I think would be enough if you're also working on the weekends or something.
You know, if you come from Nigeria today, or if you come from whichever African country you're coming from, or wherever you're coming from here, with maybe 100 level from your university there, or 200 level as the case may be, or with your SSCE from there, where do you start from, or how do you go about it? Let's just summarize the whole thing. Just tell us now what to do and what not to do.
The process is not quite easy, but I would say once you're studying already in Nigeria or whichever other countries you're studying, you need a transcript. And with your transcript, you can definitely just apply into other universities here in Germany. But without your transcripts, then definitely you have to go to the process which I said earlier, which is doing 2 years vocational training and also your Fachabitur, which is equivalent to your diploma. And with that, you can get admission into the university.
Thank you very much for coming.
Thank you for having me on the show.
You're welcome. So, our dear viewers, that's it. If you are here thinking of studying without the equivalent here, just like our guest Bolaji already said, you need a Fachabitur. And for you to get a Fachabitur, first of all, you have to go through the 2 years vocational training. Am I correct? So yes, get that 2 years vocational training and then forge ahead to do your Fachabitur, and then from there you can apply directly. And don't forget, you have to also know which of the universities that suits the grade you obtain from your Fachabitur, and that's it, you're in the university. So guys, please watch our video. Don't just watch, but also share, like it, and also subscribe to it for more updates. Oh, hold on guys, I forgot. So our next video will be talking about master's programs in Germany. So we have a new guest talking about how you can actually apply for your master's programs here. And please don't forget to subscribe to our video. Please share and like. Thank you very much for watching.